Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Mochi. Hope you're having a good day. I've been trying to sort something out for like 20 minutes and it just will not work, and it's very annoying to me. But that's irrelevant because I am going to start playing some Phantom Fellows, which. Blah, 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 blah. I think I accidentally started a new game. I did. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna. If the game will let me. Okay. Okay, restore. There we go. We're going to go back to the museum. Restore. So we got called in to go to this museum. There was a renovation, and then it suddenly started being haunted. So, yeah, clearly something happened during the renovation, and we have to figure out what. So let's do that. We're going to look at this garbage can. 6 soggy paper towels and some eyelashes. I took none of it. It's not gonna reach into the trash can. That seems lame. Let's go look at ourselves in the mirror. It's me, but backwards. This machine makes tiny waterfalls. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Do you enjoy looking at the absolutely nothing in between all the something? There's a pipe there, you fool. My best friend, Engelbert Picklebender. He is a wonder specimen. Worst kind of public door handle. There's secondhand genitals on the handle. Oh, God. That door is several more feet away than I feel like walking. Not as charming as the other toilet. A little bit of schmutz on the side of the toilet. Alright. Light is unique in that it is this light is unique in that it absolutely is not. And it's just another light. That's a weird way to phrase that. Alright. Doesn't feel like me. Gonna wash our hands. There we go. So, what you thinking? Wonderful. So you're going to be one of your infamously chatty moods tonight, I see. It's just my brain is thinking up all this fun stuff it wants to share with you. Well, please tell it to refrain as much as possible. A flock of moose is called a mice. I cannot prove that you are wrong, but I think we both highly suspect that you are. Yeah, I highly suspect that he is not correct. So on, and thanks for all the shoes. Fish. I made my choice. Let's take a look at this. It looks thirsty. I don't know if that's the word I would use, but let's not bring the door into this. This is where I'll come to cry if I need to. Jesus Christ. Alright, okay. Need to open this one. Allow me, I don't know how stains made it to the outside of the door, but I wouldn't want you to have to taste it. Thank you. You know, Penelope did not open the door enough for me out front, so I passed through it, and it was actually quite palatable. It had an oaky taste, full body, hints of boysenberries and pencil lead on the finish. A bit too robust, in fact. I almost needed a sugar cube. Oh my god, are you done? Actually, now I just want more of that door. Holy schmoly! What? Well, some of the ghost is in here. Some? Which some of it? I am not a licensed physician, but this ghost was cut approximately in half. Is it gross? It sounds gross. It is gross. Hello there! Absolutely no sound whatsoever. Oliver, do you have a stick or a tennis ball on you? Who's a good legs, huh? Are you a good legs? Somehow slightly less sound than previously. Okay, that is on me. I do not know what I was expecting. Wait, heal! Still warm. They must be close. We must be close. Yes. I dream of a future where stall doors go all the way to the floor. Same! Fucking same! It's actually pretty complicated for a chair. Follow those legs! Please get out of me. You are actually pretty hard to breathe. You taste tangy. Exit me now. Yes, Mr. Picklebender. Oh, sorry, was I speaking on trombones again? No. Oh, damn, she fine. Yes. Oliver, the top half of what? The top half of the only bottom half of anything we have just seen. I didn't see nothing, man. Just go that way. You're that way or mine? Left. Just go left. The actual left. It was a 50-50 chance. Let's go chase after the hot ghost lady. We are too late. Shocker. Look at that. Now that is curious. What? Please don't say it's more floating body parts. You know what? It's fun to pretend. I'm just going to imagine it's a gaggle of puppies. Yes, keep trying. Somehow you will eventually be able to see it. You're the one who told me to look. I enjoy my ignorance. Well, your ignorance should know that if I see puppies you cannot, then it is a gaggle of dead puppies. You're a monster. Look, narrating the plot to you is exhausting if I... Wait a second. Did that just move? Uh-oh. Is this your guard? Was I supposed to draw a card at some point? Oh, right. Good point. What card? Did you just have a spiritual stroke or something? Oliver, we have company. Ciao ragazzi. At last, the Phantom Fellows have arrived. I expected the schleppy man, but I was not expecting a spectral sidekick. Then again, of course, the breather has an ace up his sleeve. I am not a sidekick, and the only thing up Oliver's sleeve is dankness. Maybe some fungus, or potatoes, or something. Whatever a stalactite is. My name is Engelbert Picklebender. My friend with the working avatar is Oliver Cobblestone. Allora, you are honored to be in the presence of the great Agostini, master of illusions and source of wizardry. So, Agostini, the great Agostini. Continue. Hold on, you fluffed your card trick, making you 0 for 1 with us. I think I will stick with regular Agostini. I'll have you know, on a government form, my name reads Great Agostini, the. Mi dispiace. It would seem you got off on the wrong foot. Allow me to grant you the chance to start over. How about I just tell Oliver to inform the breathers that you are a demon and beyond our means to deal with. Good day, and enjoy the preachy week you are about to have. Allora, wait. Very well, I confess I orchestrated your being here tonight because I need your assistance. If you want our help, then you agree to vacate the property when we are done. My own museum? Never. However, on my honor, no breather shall detect me again. Deal. Bella! Hey now. I hadn't said anything in a while. Not wrong. You say you have heard of us before? See. Recently, a floater came by and told me a putsy yet oddly effective man resolved the conflict for him. Come to think of it, maybe you said a putsy and an oddly effective man. How effective is your breather friend? He is good at other things. Allora, once I heard there was a service for granted closure, I played the role of the trickster to get you here. And for what closure is it that you desire, Mr. Agostini? What I seek is to be reunited with the two greatest loves in all of my life. My wife, Angelique, and my favorite book. Let's ask about the wife. By any chance, is it hard to get all of your wife in a room together at the same time? Ah, so you have seen some of her. I have seen all of her. Huh? Me? No, not you. All of her. There's another Oliver in here? No, but yes, just to end this. So I get closure in the vaudeville act. Such value! Apologies, Oliver does not mean to be so shticky. The truth is, the halves of the women you have seen are indeed my better half or quarter, Angel. What happened? Only the tragic consequences of being a sort of wizard. I am anticipating the book you require to be quite interesting, and you will not be disappointed to learn it was a book containing sort of magical spells. What good is a spell book to you now? No way! Wait, is it secret power spells, or here's the rules for letters like spelling spells? He had sugar late in the day. It was the fun one, sport. Yay! Laura, while I no longer have powers or pulse, there are a few basic spells within that don't require either. What do you mean you are a sort of a wizard? Not sort of a wizard or a sort of wizard, but a sort of wizard. That actually cleared nothing up. I am a wizard of the sort of. Oh, that's sort of. When I hear tell of that place, it is usually spoken of as a myth or legend. Why did you become a sort of wizard? Little do mortals know that magicians at the highest caliber are indeed bestowed with true magical powers. Laura, the production, the showmanship, is only there to make the audience believe that our powers are just an act. The few of us who devote our lives to true magic, we make a deal with the keeper of the sort of. If the keeper deems you worthy, you sign the contract and leave with the magic. And when the contract expires, you lose your magic? See, and the cost of greatness is that we never know when our contract will expire. In my case, it didn't end chained to the bottom of a pool, but it ended at some point during my saw the girl in half trip. Specifically what point? at some point? Are you sure it was not exactly halfway through? I suppose you are pedantically correct. Did you not notice that she was being, how would you say, actually cut in half? Laura, part of the act is for Angel, but then she is actually being cut in half. She was too talented an actress for her own good. Was she aware of the risk that your magic could disappear at any moment? Part of the deal with the keeper is that you tell no one of the deal you made with them. Thank you. I'm going to speak with my breather to catch him up. I will come back and speak with you again later. Why, I am glad you asked me, Oliver. Huh? Here's the proverbial deal. The ghost's name is Augustini. He is a magician. The Great Augustini? Oh, not you two. Okay, so you have heard of him. Actually, no, it just sounded magician-y. Well, to cut it short, mistakes were made and he wants to patch things up with his wife, who was put asunder. He also asked that we return his spellbook to him. The spellbook? What a nerd. Honestly, tell me about it. Anyway, he speaks in selective Italian, and it is really ham-fisted. I love ham. Second of all, the reason behind the legs and torso is simple. He cut her in half. He has a tendency to overreact. Perhaps not. He claims his contract with the sort of expired mid-act. I'm going to nod in agreement, hoping I can avoid you taking an exposition up on me. He requires two things from us. I'm hanging on your every word. He would like us to convince his wife, Angelique, to let him speak with her. The same wife who he admits to literally sawing in half? Yeah. Yikes. I really don't want to get involved in a marital spat, man. Yes, I know. However, allow me to remind you of money and your equal lack of and need for it. Fair enough. He wants us to find his missing spellbook. Good, finding creepy books is like my modern apparatus. Please clarify that statement so I can inevitably correct it. My MO. Modus operandi. Cool, I didn't know you spoke Latino. I can't. Alright. We're gonna look at this. It would accomplish the same thing hanging on the wall, but to celebrate 10 years of having words on it, it was given its own stand. Never seen a rope with so much sex appeal. It's a great box to climb inside of and then wonder what you're doing with your life. This display is like the bass player in the background, but holding it all together. And I guess the drummer too. And the second guitar. That was suspiciously accurate. You do not have the groove, do you? The curtains look both cheap and expensive at the same time. Alrighty. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Let's walk this way and see what we can find.